So, hello everyone. This is Dead Man Matador coming at you from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now we last left off Sayori, who's pretty much the pretentious, naive, even annoying character, who just some reason likes us. Took us to the literature club where we met Yuri, who's very quiet but can get easily embarrassed. Natsuki, who's very small, and pretty much acts tough because, as well, she's pretty tiny, and she loves cute things. And now we have Monica, who I swear to God, I'm having terrible feelings about Monica. Ever since I put the first video up. Again, there's something definitely wrong with her, and I don't know why. Alright, but anyway, let's go back into it. Hi again, Matt. Glad to see you didn't run away. Hang on us. Did people have run away from you from time to time? Hey, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. I think it's supposed to be kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, and everyone else was already hanging out. Probably because they don't have a life just outside of this club, which is pretty much me at this point. Wait. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a comment for you. I don't know why that would be too much of an overwhelming compliment from you. Considering the fact that you get more easily embarrassed than anybody else in his game. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not unaccustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah. And your point is... And last year, too. And your point is... I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Fine by me, you pretentious brat. Natsuki, you're certainly having a big mouth for someone who eats a manga collection in the club room. She's like, damn it! He found out! Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, a Monica and manga. Manga! How long was that? Had like 4 minutes. 4 minutes into the recording, and we already have a goof off moment. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Matt always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Yeah, which is back when I was playing video games and watching manga, which now piques my interest with Natsuki now. Oh, I actually want to know more about her. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Hey, because I'm just one lovable guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop the compliment between the two, because it's already taken long enough as it is. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You always set your house on fire, and you've almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh boy. How come? You and Matt can become good friends too. Just stare at her. Or why don't you? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious as to the weird situation and she just put me into. Like... Oh, Yuri ever brought you something? Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait! I like Yuri. Yuri's just... She tries to act calm so hard. And it's just as funny when she gets embarrassed too easily. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. She's too embarrassed to show it. Siri made this sound like a big deal when it's really not. Why I do it? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. When do you ever think? I guess this means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So it was a nice gesture from you. It was as a surprise. Right. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, and even if you don't usually read, as we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being cute? She gets embarrassed way too easily. Here, and your biggest question is that she's accidentally being cute. Dude, it's part of her personality. Come on. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Hey, despite me not reading. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your place. At your pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone is settling in, and I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, Monica, you're full of surprises. I'm keeping my eye on you. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, and probably because she doesn't want anyone to know about the books. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related if by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Weird grammar problem. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening into Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to see him really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Now, here's my question. And usually when it's literature, usually I'm thinking of writing much more than like reading. I know reading can be easily evolved into but usually if I join a literature club, I'm hoping I'm writing, because I like to write. Just saying. The problem is that the idea here of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. We just need a way here showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with some of the most fun things ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after all, they come. We can't do a thing. We can't do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri's talking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think eating food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ace, I know Natsuki isn't gonna like this. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Maybe. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't what you suggested it. Cookies speak to my creative tummy. Bet you it's creative, alright. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same playing field as you are, Monica, even though I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Cupcake it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the events itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things that may come out to life. She would be very good if I ever start a company of animation game design. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see this world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayuri he's filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up all late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, well, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Oh, you need to get used to it. Don't say it that loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me. Then you look out for yourself. You still oversleep every day, aren't you? Man. And she is guilty on every sense of the form. Not every day. Hey, that's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least we give it some benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. It's written all over you. Sayori glanced out at herself. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking all around here. I ran my fingertips down on the side of Yuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. You look, your brow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to write the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started buttoning up her blade. I started buttoning her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, that's a little too close for comfort. Right? This is so funny. Honey, what is? Well, I was just thinking how it would have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. Why is this one hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner. That doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are bigger again. It got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now. Oh, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori? His blazer buttoned up like that. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned his blazer once more. Phew. Dude, that's so much better. Sayori puts her on as it twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Like, what kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he would even let you do the things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else anyway. So that's why I keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Hey, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, well, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. She just flies right in here like it's something new. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Matt, and I can't wait to read yours." Yeah, same. I feel to sound unenthusiastic, but Suri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation hands. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that's everyone's reading. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is all wrinkled. Sayuri's on a wrinkled sheet, loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her is in a composition notebook. Oh, I can already see Monica as sprinting. Pristine in handwriting, even from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri collectively comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, since I know Sayori a little bit more, I guess I'll show it to her. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's good. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Matt. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good a writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I am doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's a P. He has to be a little more constructive than that. Maybe even Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like it? It just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a mad poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet in her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. But it reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Matt. Deep down, how you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's the part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And that will be my I thank you to you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Hey, now you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed and making me roll the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you tasting? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above. Oh, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. And I want breakfast. Is it? Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. She's incredibly cute and naive, and I love it. can't just answer just a little bit into a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. And how I should put it. But it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made a toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get really cranky. Well, I get as there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing for me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. And so the next one, I'm going straight for Yuri. Because I have a feeling she might like this. Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish the reading. Oh. Sorry. She gets a biz. I forgot to start speaking. I don't know why that is making me laugh, but how do you forget to speak after you read it? It's fine. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I get this in my. I'd be after reading through it. It's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. That's great. I couldn't really help but notice that it's been several minutes that we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might be Yuri a while. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there's a specific writing habit that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they tried to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form the two, and then form fit the two together. The end is both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri found her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. God, that really sounds a lot like me. Holy shit. Of course, that's not something you can't be for blame. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing. even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example. Oh, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else at the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki at this rate. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. If that's a rare opportunity for him. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Oh boy, I am terrible with handwriting. Okay. The tendril of my the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow bathing. It must be this one. And the last remaining street light to have twisted. Okay, I don't know what that was. It was kind of a bit weird though, but in the end, it was just a car outside just speeding down on the road. Anyway, I seriously thought it was a ghost because this was stood the test of time. Last year, to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers as I flicker back. Wow, holy shit! Yeah, this is something else. I'm sorry. I'm having such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. The reason that was because I was hearing random noises outside my room. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I'm living alone right now. Right now I'm gonna be 11, and this game is doing something to my brain. I don't know why. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ed. Really? As I totally missed the point. Well, I suppose... Oh, you did glance over it after all. But remember that poet expressed their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in the world? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Oh, I see. It's like you're standing in the present, you're supposed to be looking into the future, but you always keep looking into the past. And the light is basically the symbolic of time. It's funny how I actually depicted that really easily. Lingering in our last remaining place is a comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep you trying. I'm counting on you. So I guess Natsuki. I'm going with Natsuki. I'm going with Monica last. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust Monica at all. Alright? The three Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayuri, they're weird. Yes, they're completely weird. Here, but it's understandably weird. Alright? Like innocent weird. Monica is the only normal girl in this club. And I'm just getting terrible vibes from her, you know. Okay, I'm going with Natsuki I'm going with Natsuki next. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough. So it's basically not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get us back? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I just need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's really simple and actually kind of interesting, you know? Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. This one is actually really interesting. Her poem was actually a lot more interesting. Really, thinking about it, it's simple yet it drives the point. Alright, so Yuri's poem is very complicated. It takes your mind thinking, but hers was straight to the point. But is it the point of the poem? Is to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat and on purpose. It helps brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with a last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Finally, Monica. Okay, Matt. Let's just get this over with. Hi, Matt. Oh, God. I hit the cord again. Having a good time so far? Yes. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or damn it, I clicked the button. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Oh, I don't keep that in mind. Because I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I made fun of this pose a little too much watching the last video, but I swear it's going to be a meme someday. Hey, people think it's not going to be a meme now. Just because things don't become memes right away does not mean it's going to become memes now. Like, for example, the what was it? The Caveman SpongeBob one. That's been a meme. That became a meme in 2012, and the episode first aired in 2002. But yes, any clip you get of SpongeBob from the late 90s to the early 2000s, it becomes a meme even now today. Just saying. Don't worry, Matt. We're all a little embarrassed today. But that's sort of a barrier that we'll all learn how to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe it is also similarity that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. You sure you're not reading into? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Just this pose. I swear to God. I'm gonna stop with the pose now. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. And that's a bad thing? Okay. But in any case, Yuri's ready. He has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would... Who knew someone so happy he would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'll sure end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I like to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Well, you see, this is why I don't trust you. This is why I don't trust you, Monica. On the surface, your emotions are different than what's in the center. All the other girls in this club, I can tell what their emotions are. You are just... I just know there's something terribly wrong with you. I just know. Oh, you want to know why? I've met people like you. And let me tell you, you people scare me, of all people. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction and the sparkles produces? Is a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. Oh, I wasn't at home. I peer inside. Hide for a clue. No, I can't see. I read blind. And like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My nights. My retinas is already scorched with my permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It's too deep. He's stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Who exactly are you talking about in this poem? This he. It wouldn't have something to do with me now, would it? Okay, I'm moving on. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Or if that's what you do, is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Is a lot of poems having putting emphasis is on the timing between the word lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Well, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say is that I have some kind of empathy. Empathy. Recently. It's been influencing my poems. An epiphany? No, an epiphany. Epiphany. Hey, Matthew, get that in your head. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tips of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, that you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. That really rhymes. Another way to think about it, if you pen in the same spot for far too long, you'll just get in a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Oh, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room, and there's a little more that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. That's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Saki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing with their respective poems. As they read the tandem, I watch each other, although their expression change. Nasuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss this symbolic or something? It's clearly about our feeling. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. As I was trying to say something nice. I don't think, Yuri, I don't think anything you're going to say, hey, is ever going to make things any better. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but he doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone on who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Matt liked my poem too, you know. Oh, he even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh my god. This is derailing off the track even further than these. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciates my advice more than they appreciate yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you so... Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, well, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew, who was sized bigger as soon as Matt started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both the girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Why? Why include me into this? Matt! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. Oh, she started it. Oh my god, this is going off the rails so fast. Holy shit! Okay. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened into the first place. Please, what's the point of making your poems all convoluted and for no reason? That meaning it should jump out of the reader. Either not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Matt. Why me? Out of all people, why me? How about you let Monica deal with this? Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling. And me the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary. Limiting yourself is also a way. You understand that, right, Matt? Well, why are you looking at me? Jesus, this is going off the rails fast. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's not like I know anything about writing. Hey, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me. He drying up any words in her mouth. But then I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless is that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. So Yuri? Eh? Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making me uncomfortable. Oh, how can the two of you keep fighting? Anyway, you're making your friend and feel like this. Matt, well, that's her problem. Oh, this isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into conflict. Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri he was stuck to a jerk she's being. She would never. In your immaturity, that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody like stop! Suki, Yuri. Hey, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them. And because of their difference. It's Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always are. Big and beautiful. Hey, Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. And I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Bye, Yuri. Yuri sits back down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri's vice president? And I whispered to Monica. She nods and returns. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I could even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. Ooh, I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in all ways. Isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes I'm just really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me, though. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing in my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person, really. It really does make a good president, regardless what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about saying in your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Man, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. Hey, it was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Ooh, so your poems will turn out better. Good. Huh. Interesting. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can, at least, do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not unto myself with a newfound determination. Matt? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. It truly has been in a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier. What else do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Oh, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. And I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Well, I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Matt, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is that what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone is really likes you. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Siri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop out there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easier to use Sayori. He has an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. So here we are back again. So now that I understand a bit more of what this is all about, I can understand where we're going with this. So instead of doing this now, I'm going to do this later because I've actually taken way too much time on this. So without any further ado, guys, that was Doki Doki Literature. Holy shit! Things got a little more out of hand than I thought. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. So you guys, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. And be sure to check out the annotations after this. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Later.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now.